on the Floor. I'm David Locke. And we are here in New Orleans, and unfortunately we did not go live for you for the Zion Williamson warm-up. That would have gotten us a lot of follows.
That would have been a treat.
Yeah. We're live. You can say hi.
Hi.
She's running away from me.
David Locke's fan club.
That's not true. I'm Jennifer Hale's fan club. NFL on Fox. Big morning show, rock star.
She did say she was your fan.
She did say she was my fan club. I adore her. She is very bright. She is very, very good at her job. So,
okay,
let's step out this way. You're gonna show what you're gonna show me.
Okay, look at the bench of the Pelicans.
And there's Ron.
What do you
I see our sports psychologist.
Now, what do you see? You see those chairs?
Yes.
How high are they?
They're high.
But for tall players, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, look at our bench.
Oh, that's brutal.
How about that, huh?
That's brutal. That's kind of disrespectful, actually. The ones in Milwaukee are heated. They're heated.
Oh,
Here he comes. Our daily visit.
What do we got today? How many?
1,723.
That's a lot. They must have knew I was coming today.
They did.
You posted pregame. We'll be on a 48 on the clock.
That's right. And Vince Lagarza will get mad at your daily visit.
He always gets
Vince is getting madder and madder every time. We should maybe make him stop.
To know that Joe Ingles goes by the beat of his own drum.
Right. You know why he can't say anything? Because in the last 10 games, Joe Ingles is shooting 55% from the field and 55% from three.
And
so there's no comment to that.
Vince might want to take a little credit for that, too.
That's right. Oh, they've worked hard getting him in. The stuff we're watching right here is what they've worked hard on, is going to his right, being comfortable shooting to his right, or coming back to his left, and the snake move. So those are exactly the things they've worked on.
And shooting off the dribble. I mean, that's something they've really been working very, very hard on.
Yeah, he was shooting 24%. It's like the fourth worst in the NBA off the bounce before he got hot.
He's getting better at it, and now he's up to about 7 threes a game, that type of thing, which is awfully good. Boyan's up to about 7 a game, making 3. I mean, those are absolute great numbers. And so the Pelicans, I mean, all of their guys shoot 6 or 7 3-point shots a game.
They're like the third best three-point shooting team, and they take a ton. And it was interesting today at Shoot-Around that Quinn differentiated transition threes compared to half-court threes. We're going to have our stats guy watch that on radio today.
That's very important, I think, because that's the way they score. They like to score early, and they take a lot of threes.
We usually have a visitor, Jake Madison from Locked On Pelicans, often stops by for this show. Tells us everything going on with the Pelicans. I wonder where he is. There's Antonio Daniels and David Wesley hanging out over there. There is Jason Hart, J.J. Redick.
Hart will get a start tonight.
Yeah, I like him. Interesting kid. I heard a great story about Jason Hart last night about just kind of he actually ended up going to the same school as the Obama kids.
Did he really?
But he came out of pretty tough place and then was suddenly in the most elite school in the country. Pretty tough struggle for him. Then he actually ended up moving in with a family and kind of battled through it, and then went to Villanova and won the national championship. So kind of an interesting story on him. Jazz playing their third game on the road. The Pelicans can't be fresh. They've playing their third game in 4 nights, and they traveled in between.
Yeah, after playing in Sacramento and then coming home.
They flew yesterday.
Yeah. So it's the time of year, though, David, when traveling sometimes becomes a problem, And coaches have to manage minutes, recognizing guys are a little tired, make sure that they're fresh in the fourth quarter. It's a lot more than just throwing X's and O's out there on the floor.
And bodies start to get a little sore here and there, and certain players' minutes suddenly have to diminish, and Drew Holiday takes the night off, and some things like that. So it'll be interesting to see how the Jazz play this one. This could be a very high-tempo game because New Orleans wants to get out and go.
They really do, and they push the ball ahead. So the Jazz, that's something the Jazz must be very conscious of and respectful at, meaning they have to pay attention. Number one priority is to get back, protect the three-point line, because they want to score early. I was watching Alonzo Ball just pull up and knock down a three.
He looks great, doesn't he? Doesn't Alonzo look great?
His shot looks good. I mean, he's very comfortable now with what the Pelicans are trying to do out there, and they let him play.
Joe Ingles is yelling at this fan why they're wearing a Donovan Mitchell jersey instead of a Joe Ingles jersey. That's
gonna
pretty
force him
good.
to go buy one now.
They all got the wrong jersey on, huh?
He said, don't worry, my wife's got it.
Is that what he said? Donovan finishing up his warm-up. Joe cut his short a little bit today. Or we're maybe a little later. Who knows?
Yeah, I think we are a little late.
We might be a little. There's David Griffin, GM of the Pelicans, putting this thing back together. With Zion as the key piece. We might see him by the time we get back here next week.
I know they're close, and you could hear Alvin Gentry just really not wanting to say anything, in the media session because he says, I don't know, that type of thing. But he probably knows that there's a timetable because from watching him practice out here, David, I would say he's ready to go right now. I mean, he wasn't holding anything back.
They've got an interesting thing going on. They're really pretty good, and they're playing very well right now. They won 4 in a row recently. They've won 6 of their last 10. And yet, if you watch their broadcast, the camera pans over to Zion Williamson on the bench like all game long.
Yeah.
And it's like he's still bigger than the team. The nice thing is supposedly he's just a wonderful kid.
But that's good to hear that he's humble enough that, and hopefully he understands this business. But, you got a team that's playing very, very well. And maybe what they're saying, David, is that, boy, this team is looking so good. They're playing well. And as soon as they get Zion back, they're going to be the best in the league.
Good, love. How are you?
Live right now?
Yeah, we are live right now, but that's all right. We're about done, so I'm going to come find you. I wanted a quick update on my 3 topics I always ask about. Okay. I didn't hear what you said.
I don't remember what I said.
All right, well, that's the end of the show.